Yeah. Wait a minute. What the fuck, yo? What we got now? Okay. My chat wasn't showing up, but now that we going up and going forth, it's gonna be all right. Everything is gonna be all right. Thank you. Well, Power Monday is all up in the place right now, and it's about to really go on down. Ow. What's going on, y'all? Daily Go Get 'Em Show. Power Monday all up in your area, May 3rd. May 3rd, baby. And everything is going to be okay. Yesterday, we're going to do things in our own way. Let's play now. And what we talking about tonight on the Daily Go Get 'Em Show is what they'll have you believing. Listen, man, people paint all kinds of stories. People paint all kinds of scenarios. People will tell you anything and have you believe in all kinds of things happen to them and that they're going through all this kind of stuff and that they persevere through all kinds of rain, storms, and hurricanes and tornadoes and cyclones and what they call them things, tsunamis and earthquakes. And come to find out that they're like me and you, man, they're regular Joes. But they know that they will gain sympathy and favor by having you believe that something tragic has happened to them. Now, some people do it just for attention, and some people do it so they can get away with doing all kinds of crazy shit. At least that's what I believe. But what they'll have you believe is that their mama died and their grandmother died and they got shot right in front of them, and it didn't happen. Have you ever had somebody lie to you and tell you that somebody died and you found out it wasn't true? You looking at them like, that ain't cool. This bad karma, kid. What you talk about, what you did. So that's what we're going to talk about tonight on the Daily Go Get 'Em Show. And I hope y'all feeling like real men and women should, because I am, man. We run this thing and no scam. What's up, Stacy Yvette White? Stacy Yvette White, hold it down for the D all day now. So let's get into this thing, man. It's going to be nice. Emily Dunlap is in the house. Bow! We about to turn it out. Daily Go Get 'Em Show, y'all. Power Monday. Power. I said the power. Carol Chamber, let me favorita. What's going on, Carol Chamber? Let me favorita. It's always good to see ya. And you know it is. We're going to do this thing like adults, no kids, baby. All right. T Carry, right? Morning, noon, and night. It's always good to see you in my side. That's when my people's all right. So what's up, y'all? Yeah, man. So that's what we're gonna get into tonight. Like, what they'll have you believe in. Have you ever experienced anything like this? What they will have you believe in. I don't know about y'all, but I've been told all kinds of crazy lies, been fed all kinds of crazy stories in my lifetime. And I always wonder, like, what would make a person lie about something like that? Because it ain't cool. You know what I mean? Like, when somebody lies and tells you that somebody died, and you find out that the person that they said died didn't die, and you're looking like, yo, man, like, what kind of shit you on? I don't know, man. I ain't gonna front. I'm not really into that speaking things into existence type of thing. I'm not. I would like to stand in front of this camera and tell y'all, like, yeah, I believe that you can speak things into existence. And no, I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all. I do not. I do not. I think that things happen the way they happen because certain events happen, and certain things lead up to certain things happening. You don't always have knowledge of what led up to it. You just see the result and you think that, oh, just because somebody said such and such might happen, then all right. Listen, I'm not getting on nobody about believing that speaking things into existence is real. It's just not real enough for me. I'm the type that deals with actual facts when it comes to things like that. So when we say, when somebody says that somebody, I don't know, when you lie on the living, when you lie on the living, swear on the dead, you got people saying, yo, on my kids, On my kids, this happened. I'm telling you, on my mom, on my dead mother. Yeah, they're lying, but the level that they are stooping to in order to get that lie off, I'm like, hold on. Ramona Piccolo. What's going on, Ramona Piccolo? Whoa. And my brother from another mother, Norris Hill. I said my brother from another mother, Norris Hill. What's going on, my brother? Thanks for coming on through. It's Monday night. You know how we do. Power circle, baby. All right, we're going to get into this thing. You know, we're going to get into it all hot and heavy and everything is going to be all right. We're going to get, you know what I'm saying? Urban Therapy with Sun 752, and this your daily. The daily go get 'em business show. We do this every single day. Every day it rains. Every day it rains, and the DG will do the same. We break it down, baby. Every day it rains, and the DG will do the same. Every day it rains, and the DG will do the same. Every day it rains, and the DG will do the same. Every day it rains, and the DG will do the same. I'm your host, Sun 752, aka Omar with the. And if you can't say Omar with the, well, then you just say Omar with the R. And it's the daily, the daily go get a business show, Power Monday, May 3rd. And we're talking about what they'll have you believe in. I mean, you know, when you don't know somebody well, you know, a lot of times people who meet you take unfair advantage of your lack of knowledge about them. And when you get in touch with somebody who tries to pretty much dominate the conversation when you're talking, they're trying to tell you their whole life story, you better listen to what they're not saying. I ain't tell you to listen to what they're saying. Listen to what they're not saying. Because first of all, you have to check the motivation of somebody who wants to tell you their whole life story up front when they don't know you from a can of paint. They're not worried about what you're going to do with that information. Think about it. They're not worried about what you're going to do with that information. How do they know that you're not just somebody that's out there on some Wendy Williams bullshit? How they know? So if they trust a total stranger to tell them all of the nasty shit, all of the dirty shit, all of the underhanded shit, all of the crazy shit, all of the abusive shit, all of the just, you know, things that a lot of people wouldn't even share with their therapist who was supposed to be paid to help them. What they trusting you for? Well. A lot of people won't tell a therapist a lot of things because they know that the therapist will be able to analyze them and hold them accountable for it. Even though they're not going to diss them, but they're going to make them deal with it. And not everybody who has deep-seated problems wants to deal with their problems. Even people who pay for it. The thing is, these people who are lying to you and painting scenarios and flipping and bouncing shit sometimes are looking for you to pay them. Are you listening? Do you hear me? Do you feel what I'm talking about today? They're looking for you to pay them. Either pay them in money, pay them in attention, you know, and they might be putting money in the bank for later on. They might be putting money in the bank for later on, or information in the bank that may translate into money later on. So when we start talking about what they'll have you believe in, like I said, if you're anything like me, you grew up having people tell you all kinds of crazy shit, and a lot of it wasn't true. It just wasn't true, and you have to think about what their motivation is. And let me tell y'all something, man. I've told y'all before, and I'll tell you again, time and time again. If you find out somebody's motivation for what they do, then you don't need to know nothing else about them. If you know the reasons that people do whatever they do, then you will not only be able to clock every move, you will not only just be able to protect yourself against them at all times, but you will get a greater understanding about the nature of human nature. and be like, oh shit, oh, whoa. That way you can remove yourself from all of the media propaganda, from all of the religious propaganda. You know how the moral and religious propaganda will have you believing that a man has all that good in him. But they'll tell you that man has evil in him. But they be blaming it on Satan, and it ain't always Satan's fault. Let me just put y'all on to something that y'all might not be on to. Let me put you on. What up, Brown Eyes? How you feeling, man? Good to see me, some you. Thanks for coming on through. Let me put y'all on to something. Not everybody that's fucked up comes from situations that was fucked up. You know, we be thinking, well, you know, in order for such and such to do this type of shit, or to think this kind of way, or to be this kind of way, or to do these kinds of things that they do, they must have been abused. They must have been hurt. They must have grown up in a dysfunctional type of situation. No, it's not always like that. A lot of times it is. But some people just have the type of mind where they strive. They have striven. They have striven to be on some bullshit. Think about the serial killers that are out here, y'all. Think about serial killers. Let's pick one out randomly. Jeffrey Dahmer. What could have happened in his life to make him eat motherfuckers? I mean, seriously. What? Did somebody try to eat him unsuccessfully? And he said, you know what? From now on, I'm going to do the eating. I'm going to do the killing and the eating and the eating, the killing, the killing, the eating, the killing. All I'm saying is, even though that may be an extreme example, there's not always a catastrophic event that kicks off the reason that people do what they do. Sometimes they just on some bullshit, y'all. Sometimes they just on their bullshit, and we're going to talk about it tonight. We're going to talk about it tonight. We're going to talk about it tonight. So, y'all know y'all can call into the show, 319-527-6199. That's the number to call. I said a 319-527-6199. Yes, y'all. 319-527-6199. Y'all can call into the show. Get your shit off. Say what you want to say. Do what you want to do. Be what you want to be. Just don't lie to me. Not tonight, because you get called on the carpet. You know how it goes. You know nobody can stop it. This word. So, oh wait, Emily says something. Emily Dunlap in the house. She said, wait a minute. I was in that situation with my ex. Told me his uncle died when he hadn't died. Like, what you doing? And when you catch somebody in a situation like that, where they tell you somebody died, when you catch him in that situation and you like, I thought you told me that he died. Well, what I meant was he was dead to me because of the shit that he did. Now they're going to start lying more. Yeah, well, because of the things that he did to me, I pretty much laid him to rest in my mind. So I guess I was so mad at him and I had written him off so bad that in my mind, he really was dead. Motherfucker, what? You told me that he died to explain that you went to a funeral out of state, and you was gone for 4 days and shit, and you couldn't be reached by phone or phone, car, bus, train, the plane, helicopter, escalator, elevator, the zip line, the parachute. God couldn't reach you. They say God is ubiquitous. He's everywhere. He's sitting right here, back in front of me, back, whatever, on top. Like, God was like, yo, where this nigga at? God checked hell for you. He was like, devil was like, I ain't got that nigga. I mean, I heard he was coming through, but I ain't here. What? You need him? Like, no, I don't need him, but nigga missing. I don't know where you at. The good Lord couldn't find you. So it's a deep situation. You know, like you gonna lie and say somebody died? You know, like, and it gets worse when it comes to that lying saying somebody died. By the way, what's up, Rita? What up, Rita? How you feeling, man? It's good to see me, you, no doubt. And thanks for coming on through. Carol Chamberlain says sympathy hounds like to get out of things. That just seems like too big of a fiery hoop to jump through just to get sympathy. But you know, there's no accounting for the fucked up. There's no accounting for the fucked up dippity, fucked up doobity, okay, anyway, of man. Ramona Piccolo says, those are the people you stay away from. No, those are the people who come and get you. You try to stay away from them. They be right here. You like, yo, it's COVID. I need 6 feet. They like, I don't, we good though. I just got tested. I'm good. You good? I know you good. Emily says, he said he just wanted me to come see him. I was mad because at the time my job was in a point system. Let me see my points when let me use my points when I want to. Oh shit. Damn. Okay, I see what he was doing. So instead of playing sick in order for you to come see him, he played sad. Well, I can only imagine how y'all shit was after that. Well, how it was dealing with that type of situation. Because that's bad. I mean, if you really wanted to somebody to come see you, I could see you saying something like, I mean, I've known chicks to play sick in order for you to come and see them or whatever. But they have like regular shit like, I'm having an anxiety attack. When you get there, they start ripping off your clothes. Like, this will help it. You play sick to get some dick? Are you crazy? I don't think that's cool, man. Shit, I'm gonna do it this time, but you know what I mean? That shit ain't cool. What was you into? You bugging. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, hey, that ain't, I mean, what kind of person does this kind of thing? You're wildin'. Were you raised by wolves? You was raised by wolves. You was raised by, but on some real shit. It might, for some people, that might seem innocent to them. Like, oh, wow, he wants me so bad. He's so enthralled with me. He's so enamored. He just wants me around so much that he'll do anything in order to be with me. Some chicks are gonna be all mad flattered about that shit. Like, oh, you don't realize how that will cross over into other realms and have you all jammed up. Okay. Mona says, no, not having that. I hear that. TK Wright says. Kara Chamberlain says, Ramona, yep. But they find you, no doubt. Mona says, I don't surround myself with people who do that. No, they just surround themselves with you. Now, you may not have actually been through that, but somebody has. And honestly, you may not even know if you've been around somebody who's done that, because they don't always get caught. The truth don't always come out. You know how they say, what's done in the dark comes out in the light. Nah, sometimes the light stay out. or stay out 6 months a year on some Alaska shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, sometimes some things you never find out. It's not that they took it to the grave. It's just that they went to the grave without you finding out. You ain't know. Look how many kids look how many kids from different parents show up at funerals. Like, Mike Charles had other families and other children. Yeah, Uncle Chuck, Uncle Charlie, Uncle Chuck, Uncle Chuck. I miss my Uncle Charles, y'all. I miss my Uncle Charles, y'all. Yeah. Okay, Narcisse says, I know a home health aide that lied about his brother being hurt so she could take the day off. Of course, I saw him shortly thereafter and didn't know what I was talking, and he didn't know what I was talking about. Like I said, I don't believe in that speaking things into existence shit, but I wouldn't listen. I wouldn't tamper with the health. Maybe I'm a little superstitious. I wouldn't tamper with the spiritual. I wouldn't tamper spiritually with the physical health of my loved ones. Like, no. One time I did do something. I had these tickets that I had to pay for parking authority. I had these tickets. And my man had just died. He actually committed suicide. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, well, he was a schemer. So I tried to tell the parking authority, well, my man was the one driving the car and he's deceased. Here's his eulogy. What do they call it? Not the eulogy, what do you call the paper? The little book, the little booklet that they give out in the funerals. His little biography, his bibliography, the table of contents, his what do you call it? What do you call the thing they give out? Narcisse said the program. The thing they give out at the funeral. It's like, he was born here and he was born on this day to these parents. Obituary. Y'all talking about the program. No, not the program. Yeah, I took his obituary. Y'all got it. Yeah. Yo, T. Carey, right? and Nars, y'all gotta chill. It's always the program. No, not the program. Yeah, I took his obituary there, and I thought they would be like, "Oh, okay, man. Okay, he was driving the car. All right." They was like, "Well, it don't really matter if he was driving the car or not. You got these tickets. Now, what we can do is we can make a deal. You can even pay everything today, or we can make a little payment plan for you and shit. Because if you saying that the boy died." But you saying that he was the one driving the car, so he's not here to defend the fact that he did park there. But we have all the evidence to support that it was him. So it was your car. I get that, but he drove it. We get that too. But that did happen, and he's gone. He's not here to pay these tickets. But perhaps you could get the money from his estate. But you gotta pay those Jones on your license plate, son. So from there, I was like, all right. That's the last time I used the dead. Thanks, Emily. That's the last time I used the dead in order to get out of some trouble. Because I realized that's just not for me. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Okay. Ramona Piccolo says, I have, but I know a person conservation where it's going, and I just walk away from that. Oh, you mean a person's constitution? I get that. I do. I get that. TK Wright says the actual paper is the program and the obituary is in it. Listen, we got to say the obituary. You know what I mean? We go to get a program. I feel like I'm going to go see one of those gospel plays down at the Schubert Theater, some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Where at the end, you know, the gospel plays, Jesus, 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 Jesus. It's the end of a gospel play and everybody is happy. Everything worked out. The end of a gospel play and everybody is happy. It worked out. It's the end of a gospel play and everybody is happy and everything worked out. No. The obituary. We're not doing programs. We're not doing programs. Okay, I can see. Okay, it does have a program because it tells you when. All right, look. His niece is gonna sing Eyes on a Sparrow, and then we look. Y'all niggas get to go up and speak for 2 minutes. Don't be going over. It's 50 of y'all. We ain't got a lot of time in here. You know, we ain't rent this shit for the whole day. So you got 2 minutes. We gonna time it. Go up there, say something nice for 2 minutes, and then keep it moving. All right, well, you know what I mean? That was my man. You know, from the time we was in Get Set to the time we graduated 8th grade, and then we got asked for the first time together. I remember it was Shonda and it was Tamika, and I really wanted Tamika, but he wanted Tamika more, so I said, go ahead, you take Tamika, I'm gonna take Shonda. But later on, you gotta trade me Tamika for Shonda because I gotta get me some of that Tamika. And then we graduated high school after we partied them bitches. Shit, pardon my friend, but this is how it happened. That's my fucking nigga, son. Fucking niggas, so we partied their asses and shit was crazy. And I remember Tamika wound up getting pregnant and shit, and we had to convince her to get the abortion. She didn't want to get that shit. That shit was crazy. You know what I mean? We was thinking that was going to get in the way of him getting the scholarship, you know, because you know he was in the motherfucking science club. No, he wasn't no basketball player. He was in the science class. You know, he's smart as shit. And that was my man. That was my motherfucking man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, anyway, she had the abortion, and you know, we was able to get him the scholarship. So he went to community college. You know what I mean? All 2 years on a scholarship. He got full scholarship to community college. That was you know, he's smart as shit, son. He was smart as shit. That nigga could have went to Harvard, but he took the chance. He took the chance and went to community. He tore that shit up too, man. Associate's degree, got them 60 credits fast as fuck. Well, he would have. He was on his 59th credit and shit, but then he wound up getting locked up on some tickets. That fucking. But anyway, that was my man. You know, 2 minutes. Hold on, I that wasn't no 2 minutes yet. That wasn't no 2 minutes. That wasn't no 2 minutes. And I don't give a fuck how much. Listen, I'm gonna say something for my man. I gotta say something for my man. You know what I mean? No. Listen, I ain't trying to turn this thing out enough. I don't want to be disrespectful to the family, but I gotta say what I got to say because that was my brother. That was my motherfucking brother. I feel like I got the right to sit up in the front of this funeral because that was my man. That was my motherfucking man. Fuck y'all motherfucking, fuck anybody who got something to say about my man. We can get that shit going on now. Who got something to say about it? Who got something to say? Well, that's 4 minutes. Okay. What up? What up, Siobhan? Yo, what up, Siobhan? What's going on? Anyway, what they'll have you believe in. People will have you believe in all kinds of crazy shit. Stop lying on people that's sick or people that's dead and all that kind of shit. Not everybody who does a lot of crazy, fucked up, messed up, crazy, off the wall shit comes from that type of household. It's not always like that. It's not always like that, TK Wright says. You already have your tambourine and you should be ready. I corrected it immediately. Anyway, sucker. Aw. You show would be such light and favor. TK right said, Siobhan, he got it last year. Stop snitching. A drum too. I'm saying. All right. But people will have you believe in all kinds of things to explain why they're not doing something that they're supposed to be doing. You know, like my dad left us. My dad left us when I was like 2. He used to come back around up until I was around 6, and then I never saw him again. Sounds plausible, right? Many black children grow up without fathers in their lives, right? So it sounds plausible, right? Mm-hmm. But then you find out that their dad is alive. He's alive, well, and lives close, and has been paying child support all the way up until they was 18. And not only that, but he came around. Yeah, but he did leave me when I was 2. Your mom and your dad wasn't never together, dog. I mean, you know, it is what it is. They wasn't never together. He didn't leave. They didn't even break up. They wasn't together. There are times when a baby is created because 2 people was just horny and they got their shit off. But you can't leave a situation that you wasn't connected to in the first place. You have to be there to leave. Now, of course, there are plenty of men who actually do leave their children or whatever. But it just seems to be a difference of the way, a different version of events when you find out exactly what happened. When you find out exactly what happened. Listen, Carrie, you know, sometimes it be like that. They wasn't never together, but they want, you know, to explain how come he, you know, I mean, he may have been using that to explain why all the other kids had fathers and uncles or grandfathers or whatever that came to see them at games, and he didn't have that. Now I can imagine how that left how he felt a void. I understand that, but you don't have to paint that type of scenario. You don't have to have people believing that you grew up in that type of scenario in order to explain anything. I remember one time I remember when I was in the 8th grade. And I think I ain't turning an assignment or I ain't do my homework. Some shit I ain't had no business doing. And I think I came out my face and said some old crazy shit like, well, you know, my mom, my dad not together or some shit like that. And the teacher sort of looked like, oh, yeah, that's a shame, blah, blah, blah. And you know what? I had to correct that. Like, no, that don't have nothing to do with this. You know what I mean? Because I think it was some other scenario that related to. But I was like, nah, we not doing that. We not doing that. My dad was always in my life. Always, never absent, never gone. No. So I was like, nah, we ain't doing that. Look, I'm gonna just have to look. I'm gonna turn in this assignment late. I got it now, but I know it was due yesterday. You know, I was sort of lunching. You know, I'm like, because how does coming from a broken home make you not do your homework? Like, yeah, because my dad used to check my homework all the time, and now he's not there. My mom, she can't read too well. Oh God. That wasn't gonna work. That was my English teacher. Shout out to Miss Pollard. She was the greatest. The greatest. No, so it says, you were a one-night nut kid. A child should never know that, but you know that it happens. It happens. It doesn't take away from the value of your life, but actually hearing that may make you feel like, well, I was a mistake. Shit. If we did an accounting of all of the children that are here, from a mistaken nut. I mean, would any of us be here? Shit, I know married couples that was like, well, we said we wasn't having no more. I know, but I never got a chance to get on the pill, and you pulling on my panties every night, and I mean, we both working, right? All right. I. So, yeah. Make sure that y'all hit that like button, y'all. Make sure that y'all share the show. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. It's the Daily Go Getimism Show, and we are talking about what they'll have you believe in. So we're talking about people who paint all kinds of crazy scenarios and have you believing that they've been through all of this kind of trauma and drama, and they've made it through the fire, through the wire, through the limits, through the walls, to have the chance at loving you. I gladly risk it all. That type of shit. So, like I said, if y'all want to call into the show, 319-527-6199. That's the number to call. All right. Stacey White says, I had a what? I had a something that said her mother died. Stacey, I don't even know that word. You know what I mean? You might be one of those people with them big fingers. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what that is. I don't know. But I'm gonna I got nothing. Put it in rice. I don't know. I might have to let it ride. But yeah, people will tell you that certain people died, or they will tell you that they lost everything in a certain scenario, or they'll tell you that they got hurt, or they got, listen, man, being sexually assaulted, molested, or raped, or whatever, that is no joke, and it's nothing to play around with. And you see the seriousness of that situation when that topic comes up and it gets serious and heated, and people start conjuring up old memories of things that happened. It's not funny. It's not funny, and it's nothing to play with. But there are people who take that shit to another level, take it to a different level, and they will lie and say that certain things happened to them that didn't happen. And people go to jail, people get cased up, people have their whole lives changed because of this type of thing. So the defamation of character, if you run around here saying that somebody did something to you sexually that they didn't do, people have gotten hurt behind that. People have been retaliated against who didn't do anything in the first place. So you running around hating somebody or disliking somebody that you don't even know because you think that they did something to somebody that you do know. Bad rumors lead to more bad rumors. So you running around defaming this person, saying how wrong they are and what they did was so bad, when in reality they didn't do shit. It's just that this person over here wants to make you think that person did something for whatever reason, and they want to make it seem like they have gotten through it, or they want to make it seem like that's the reason for their behavior. Well, shorty, why are you so freaky? Well, because my uncle used to do it to me when I was 4. That's nothing to be playing around with. And some people do it with the tears and all of that shit. And I don't understand that type of lying. That's next level. Denise Uniquely Divine. What's going on, Denise Uniquely Divine? Thanks for coming on through. Appreciate it. Appreciate it on the Instagram side. No, so it says, I just thought about John Belushi's character in the Blues Brothers. Oh, please. What? Don't hurt us. You know I love you, baby. It wasn't my fault. All right, man. Oh, don't kill us. Please don't. Yeah, the Blues Brothers was a dope. That was a dope movie. Dan Aykroyd and John Belushi. John Belushi. Yeah. Imagine what he could have been if he lived. Imagine. But yeah, man, you know what people will have you believe in. Depression. Y'all know depression is a serious thing. It's extremely serious. And then you have some people who really do suffer from depression. But not all people who suffer from depression are suffering from depression for the reasons that they are telling you. So as you are being sympathetic to whatever is going on with them, you don't really realize that you're getting played. You don't realize that shit because they ain't going to tell you, but they may be playing the shit out of you. Sure, they suffer from depression, but they suffer from some other shit too. So playing like they sick, playing like people have died, playing like they've been hurt, playing like they've been through all of this crazy stuff. It's not anything to play around with. But people play, and you'll wind up getting your feelings hurt behind this shit because, when somebody is hurting that you care about, you hurt. You hurt. You know what I'm talking about. When somebody that you care about is in danger, you go running for them, running to them, helping them out, making sure that they're okay. You know what I'm saying? You ready to stab somebody, shoot somebody, punch somebody, hurt somebody, karate chop, kick, nunchuck, whatever you got to do. Then you find out that somebody didn't do anything to somebody that you cared about. And it's like, damn, man. Almost went to jail behind this bullshit. Are you crazy? But no, you're not crazy for helping out somebody that you love. They're crazy. And they're playing on your loyalty, your sympathy. Because they know that you'll ride, you'll act, you'll go all out. You'll make it happen. TK Wright says, I'm invested in the... Oh. So that is a word? Look it up, please. Maybe she can call and explain what happened. Okay. It was just a word I don't know. SCIO. SC. Okay. Hold on. Okay, let's look it up. Well, I'm glad you co-signed that because okay, let me see. SOC. No, sorry. SCIO. Wait a minute. Cyosia. I swear. It's the hardest word I ever saw in my life. Correct. I can't. Wait a minute. All right, that's what I'm gonna do. Cause I can't. You sure you spelled that right? You know what? You gotta stop fucking playing. You're talking about something I'm invested in. I'm looking this shit up, and it's somebody's last name. I'm like, what the fuck? Yo, now I'm mad at you. Yo. Okay. Okay. Like I said, you're not crazy for riding for somebody, looking out for somebody, but they may be crazy and playing on your sympathies and your love and your caring for them. And then that could take things to a whole new place. It can just make things way worse than it needs to be. It can really derail something. And then the feeling that you'll get behind dealing with somebody like this who has done something like that, it's hard to, you know how hard it is to recover good feelings that you had for somebody. It's not an easy thing to do. It can be one of the hardest things in the world to do. Recovering the good feelings, the trust, the reliance, the confidence that you had in somebody, especially when you thought that somebody was fortified with integrity, and and you really thought that they had that good stuff in them, and that was the reason that you was riding in the first place. And come to find out that they just been running game this whole time. They just been running game the whole time. That's ugly. That's an ugly type of situation, and people do it. And their motivation for doing it is not something that you're going to really understand. This is something that a trained, licensed therapist may be able to pick apart, whatever, but that's not for you to do it. All you know is that person is crazy. But then you may start questioning yourself for going all out for them. It's bad, real bad. You know what I'm saying? Real bad. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I have known so many people who have done this kind of shit. I mean, there have been people who have pretended that they had all of this money, whether they had it in a trust fund, whether they had it, on the low. And I'm not talking about people who dressed expensively and stuff like that. Those people really do believe that they have money. And they do. They have money to buy the clothes that they bought. They don't have any real money. They don't have money that turns over. They don't have generational wealth, but shit, most of us don't. But I'm talking about people who act like they come from money. Like, you see how much of a modest lifestyle that they live, but they have you believing that they come from all of these millions and whatever. Yeah, my grandfather from down south got 9,000 acres of land. He damn near he owns a large section of Georgia. And all my family live in this town on this 9,000 acres of land. That's where I'm from. And that's where I'm going to go back to after we get finished up here, struggling in the projects. People will have you believe in that kind of thing. They will. They'll have you believe in that kind of thing if you will take some time out to believe them. Listen to them. Do they need attention? Evidently they do. But what brings them to the point where they need that level of attention? What is that? What is that? Carrie says, I know people who will one up your tragedy. They will kill folks off in their lie to manipulate conversations. Not even a What is this? Strange words today, or words that don't fit, or incomplete. I'm not looking this one up. I don't know what that last word is. We're not doing it. I'm not doing it. I don't know what's going on today. This is a strange energy today. Everything was going fine, and then it's shit. Somebody forgot to switch the track, and these locomotives about to run into each other. I don't know. But yeah, the one-upping situation. Well, I think that we could probably deduce that is for attention. I remember I had a boy when I was in college. We was all about 20 years old, no more than 21 years old. And I remember this man, this dude was talking about. First of all, he had everybody believing that he was a Navy SEAL. Now I'm thinking to myself, like, a Navy SEAL? We 20 years old. We graduated high school in 88, and this is 1991. And I mean the beginning of 1991. I'm talking like January, February, no later than March of 1991, where you would have had to have been born in 69 or the earliest of 1970 in order to be 21 already. So what year did you go into the military? What year did you enter the Navy to be able to enter the special forces program of the Navy SEALs? He used to run around with a Navy SEALs hat. I'm like, well, I'm asking everybody, well, wait a minute. When did he start here? Because I'm coming from the branch campus of Penn State, going up to Penn State main campus after 2 years. So I'm like, well, how long has he been up there? It was like, he's been up here since 88. I'm like, well, when the fuck did he become a Navy SEAL? You can't go from enlisted man to Navy SEAL. They don't do that. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure. Let me make sure I'm not tripping. What are the requirements for an enlisted sailor to become a Navy SEAL?
Navy SEALs qualifications. All SEAL candidates are required to meet the following qualification standards and pass the physical screening test. PST 18 to 28 years old, 17 with parental permission, a U.S. high school graduate, or meet high performance predictor profile, HP3 criteria. Plus more.
Okay. Now, okay, he could have 18 to 28 years old, 17 with parental permission, a U.S. citizen, high school graduate, or meet high performance predictor profile. Have a clean record, not be under civil restraint, a substance abuser, nor have a pattern of minor convictions. Okay, all right. Well, maybe he wasn't, but okay, no college degree is required to become an enlisted Navy SEAL, but the standards of qualification require the kind of mental and physical fortitude that few possess. For those making the cut, immense challenges and constant training are a way of life. Upon joining the Navy, you must. Okay. All right. Yeah. Like, they don't take just anybody. In order to be a Navy SEAL, you got to be on some other shit. And he was in college. Like, you don't become a Navy SEAL when you just go to basic training and whatever. They're like, all right, well, you passed the Navy SEAL. Like, go ahead and get your education, come back and holler at us. So he was telling us all of these fish stories about all of this drinking he could do and all of that. And I was like, yo, you wouldn't have alcohol poisoning if you drunk all of that. He was like, nah, I could just do that. I'm like, so let me get this straight. You a Navy SEAL. You running around here with this Navy SEAL hat. And you drink like a fish or like a sailor. Interesting. He seemed to work out a lot, but he used to wear these hammer pants. I'll never forget the shit. He used to wear these hammer pants, these MC Hammer pants, trying to make it look like he was like big. Like, you ain't big like that. And he wasn't. He wasn't. He was regular cut. He looked like he could do a few push-ups or some shit. Like it was. The boy was a pathological type liar. You know what I mean? Let's just keep it a buck. He was a pathological type liar that people wasn't even offended by him no more. He was smart, but he was a liar. He was a liar. Okay. Narcil says it only takes a leak to destroy the foundation of faith and trust. Heavy shit. TK Ray says I've met people who lied about small things like eye color, prestigious jobs and fake ponytails to big things like dead family and being a millionaire. Yeah. Shirley, sure, the world's most precious and greatest pearl in the world. Shirley, sure, the world's most precious and greatest pearl in the world. What's going on, Shirley? Sure, I feel like it's good to see me. Some of you. TK Wright says that reminds me of this dude who was competing at the next Food Network start, who lied repeatedly about an extended military service. Turned out that he got kicked out during the training camp. Yes. All right. Norzo says, who the fuck is this phantom commenter? Yo, we shut up. I'm lost. We all over the place. I'm all over the place. I don't know what's going on no more. I don't know what we're doing. 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 I don't know. 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 Wait, there's somebody commenting in here that we don't know? I don't see any strange names. Y'all see something I don't see? Oh. Okay. Make sure y'all hit that like button, y'all. Make sure that y'all share the show. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. Oh, I'm talking about this Biden comment. If you don't, oh wait. You know what? I thought Kerry wrote that shit. If you don't vote for me, you're not black. Joe Biden. So are you guys black? Real question. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know you could comment without showing nothing. Maybe his name is nothing. Huh. Interesting. Huh. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. I did not know that was somebody's individual comment. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, but okay. All right. Phantom. 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 He's a phantom. Okay. Yeah. All right, man. Fuck it. All right, let's keep it moving. Let's keep moving. Okay. So yeah. Yeah. So yeah, man. What they'll have you believe? People will have you believe in all kinds of crazy, off the wall, scenario. Yeah, they will take it there with you. They will take it there. Have you been there? They'll take it there. They'll take it there. And I can't really say why they do it. What's the motivation? All I know is that it happens. There's something inside of them that makes them want to portray themselves as a certain type of thing. And this is more than just a lie. You know how like some dudes will kick game to a woman and tell her lies in order to get some pussy or to get with her, whatever. That's different. Men and women do that. I'm talking about when they have a whole bunch of people believe in this old crazy stuff that they're talking about, and you can't figure it out. Like okay. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. 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 So we're about to get ready to get on up out of here. But yeah, man, when you're dealing with this situation, what people will have you believe in, the depth of it is it can change your whole outlook, your whole view of a person, and have you wondering how and why you ever mess with them in the first place. But then there are some people who refuse to believe that these people ain't on the level and that they not 100%. And I guess for some people, it's just too much to accept that they've been played. So they will not allow themselves to feel that way. So they will still put on. They're going to put on for the city. They're going to put on. All right, y'all, let's do these birthday shout outs. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious May 3rd, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special, because they are special, because they are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They get number one out the box. T. Taylor. What's going on, T. Taylor? How you feeling? Good to see you. And also Doral Specialties turning 28 years old today. Happy birthday to you. And also Kafi Woods. Go get her, Kafi Woods. Happy birthday to you. And Giamfi Adrian Lakiki turning 25 years old today. And Kathia Joseph turning 32 years old today. And that's Keithia. Okay. And British Link turning 35 years old today. And Joy Micah turning 26 years old today. And G Bolagade. Gabola Gade. Elizabeth Gabola Gade. Okay, Elizabeth Gabola Gade turning 29 years old today. And Danielle Dorita Peralta turning 38 years old today. And First Lady Glover turning 35 years old today. And Malcolm Aeneas Flamer turning 34 years old today. And Elaine Green, happy birthday to you. And my girl Denise Gillespie turning 38 years old today. And my girl Candace Bridget Simpson, happy birthday to you. And Muhammad Sabir, Happy birthday to you. And go getter Erica R. Bailey. Erica Bailey, happy birthday to you. And last but not least, my man Iyanda Wasiu Abiodun. Abiodun, turning 33 years old today. I want to say happy birthday to all of you and anyone else out there who shares this birthday on this glorious, glorious, glorious May 3rd, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up, but don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on and do the damn, the rock out, rock on and do the damn, rock out, rock on and do the damn thing. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind, and anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember, listen, man, check it out, yo. A peep game. Sometimes people run games. Some people run a game that's a little bit differently. I mean, that gets played a little bit differently than the games that you have ever played in your life. Some people are playing to win, and some people are playing just to keep the game going forever. Their game is life, and they're playing around with their lives, lying about their lives, and playing around with your lives and preying on your sympathies and making you feel some kind of way. When you deal with a situation like this, you're going to have to really deal with a situation like this. If you keep letting these people get off the hook and basically keep letting them live the way they want to live and do what they want to do, say what they want to say, and be who they want to be, eventually it's going to come back on you. Yeah, it's going to weigh heavily on your heart. Now, the reasons and the motivations that they have for doing whatever they do, well, you're going to have to let them work that out on their own. Some counseling is probably necessary in their lives. But the question is, what you going to do? What the guan? Huh? What the guan? Well, you guan do something. You're going to have to do something. So, you figure it out. One way or another. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you one way or another. Okay. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death. Resuscitate y'all. I love y'all back to life. We will be back tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know how we do. You know how I go. Cheryl says, I wonder who put the thumbs down on your page. Was it you? Was it you? No name. They ain't all gonna love me, baby. They ain't all gonna love me, baby. Peace out, a blog talk. I holler back. And for my Instagrammers, I get back 5 slammer jammer. Peace, y'all. Thanks for coming on by. Staying alive. And for my YouTubers, man, y'all know love is love. So I get with y'all later. Make sure y'all hit that like button on your way out. These likes is low. Likes are low. Share the show. Subscribe to the channel. See y'all tomorrow at 7. See the rest of y'all in the book. Peace. 1.